sorry to interrupt the show, but I need a moment because just look at this. Jeffree Star like my picture! Oh my gosh, I still need a moment about Jeffree Star. I think I'm about to lose my mind. Anyways, let's get started with the tutorial because we can talk about that later. Anyways, I'm starting off with this boscia facial mask because my skin was kind of acting all up because I'm stressing out and all that stuff. So this is my favorite mask and it just really tightens up the pores and minimizes. So it's a really awesome mask. You should invest in it. It's really worth the money. Now next, I'm using the Strobe Cream from MAC. This isn't initially what it was made for, to really use as a moisturizer, but it really kind of gets my pimples out of the way. So I don't know, I guess it's because of the ingredients, and I really like it. Now I'm going to use this Murad essence that I got from Sephora, and it was like 100 points, and I'm just trying it out because, you know, why not? Because my skin is bad, so just use it. So this is the Lather Honey Mask, and I found this through Ipsy Glam Bag that Michelle Phan uses. It's a Ipsy Glam Bag service that you do for $10 a month. And I got the sample size. I love this so much. It smells like honey, and it just moisturizes your skin and just restores your skin so much, and it's just an awesome product. This is the Velour Lip Scrub, and this is the Pumpkin Spice Latte one. It smells just like autumn in a jar. It's like so freaking awesome. And I just love these lip scrubs. I also have the Mojito one, and these are also edible, and it also has vitamin E. So not only you're just scrubbing your lips, but you can also eat it, and also moisturizes and nourishes your lips. For base, as usual, I'm using my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched base, and also mixing in Michelle Phan's Skin Filter and Dewy Skin. I also used the Lumi Primer from L'Oreal, and they both work the same. For foundation, I'm using Too Faced Born This Way. This is my favorite in the summer times. As you can see, once I apply it, you can see that it's a little bit dark. This is the summer color that I have, but I like how this has a full coverage, but it still looks like skin, and it's a really nice and moisturizing foundation. For my dark circles, I'm using my Adrian Rind. This is my far favorite for the dark circle concealer because it's so natural, it's so lightweight, and as you can see, it blends in so quickly and easily, and it looks natural, so I love this concealer. Now this is a little trick that if you have a place on your foundation or face that you don't want it to budge, I use the baking technique and just press it into my skin. And other places where I don't really need to set it or bake it as much, I'm just going to use a lightweight powder. I'm just going to tap it into my skin. And the loose powder I'm using is the Airspun, and I just got this at the drugstore. For my under eyes, I want it to be a little bit brightened up because I'm a little bit tired and it looks a little bit dark, so I want to line it up. So I'm using the MAC Pro Emphasize powder, and this is like a stark white powder, so you don't want to use too much of it because you don't want a white blob under your eyes. So I'm just using a sponge and a brush to brighten up. I also did my brows off camera because it takes a little bit of time, and used the new Anastasia Brow Definer in medium brown. Now I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm going to use the Anastasia Concealer in 3.0. This is really opaque and really creamy concealer. I love this. Is my favorite concealer. I'm just going to carve out my brows a little bit more and also prime my eyes. Once I have a thin layer of concealer, I'm just going to powder over it just so it sets the primer. Now this is a product that I found through Jeffree's video where he did makeup tutorial just using drugstores, and he used this. This is from Wet n Wild, and this is so awesome. I'm so glad that he used it because I didn't know that it even existed. It's like a glitter and glue in a package, but it's like $3. It was $3 at Target that I went to. But the consistency is a little bit sticky, and you guys can see that it's a little bit creasing on me. So I mean, it's a really affordable glue, and I really recommend it because I think it's awesome. So on top of that, I'm using a matte white eyeshadow on top. Once I got that, I'm going to take this neutral eyeshadow from the Tartelette palette. I'm taking M441, which is my favorite blending brush. I can't do any looks without this brush anymore. I'm using sweeping and circular motions to darken up and deepening my crease. Going to the Galaxy Chic palette, I'm using this round dome brush I got in my Ipsy Glam Bag. I'm taking the color Neptune or something like that. Just take any navy blue color that you have and put it in outer V. I'm going back to my M441, which has the taupe color. I'm just going to blend everything in together. Now I'm using this Jeffree Star Velour lipstick, and you can also use it for eyeliner because it's safe for the eyes. Well, that's how he made it. And this is a new color that he invented. This is called Breakfast at Tiffany's because, as you guys can see, it's a Tiffany color. I just think it's so cute, and there was no way I was not going to get by this. So I bought it the moment it was out, and actually these smell like vanilla root beer, and it's so yummy. I'm also taking another color. This is Dominatrix, and it's just like a dark chocolate brown. It's just so yumminess. So I combine the mint green and the brown together to make it like chocolate mint. Like it's so yummy on the eyes. I'm taking a really opaque shimmery white eyeshadow. I'm going to put that in the inner corner to brighten up my eyes and give that frosty effect. In the middle I'm using blue, and on the outer V I'm using dark navy. So it's just going to be a gradation on the lower lash line. Also on the waterline, I'm also taking the Breakfast at Tiffany's color again, and I'm just going to carefully put that on only on the waterline. For lashes, I'm using House of Lashes Iconics. I also put a mascara on my lower lash line, which was Telescopic from L'Oreal. And I want like a really bronze look today, so I'm using Give Me Some by MAC with my MAC 135 brush, which is a really skinny and fluffy brush, which is so freaking awesome for bronzing your skin. So I'm going to put that where I usually contour. For blusher, I'm going to use Peaches from MAC. I'm just going to put that on my apples of my cheeks and put it pretty farther back, almost to my hairline. For my lips today, of course, we're going to use Jeffree Star. This is the color Blue Velvet, and the moment I saw this color for the first time, I just knew that it's going to be my favorite and it's going to suit me the most, and I was right. I love this color. I just keep wearing this for my Instagram photos, and I love it every time. The consistency is very watery when you first apply it, so I was very surprised when I first got these. It was like so watery, and it's also pretty glossy when you first put it, but of course it's a matte liquid lipstick, so it's gonna get matter and matter as you let it dry. And the consistency is so nice. It's so soft on your lips and does not dry out, and these are my favorite liquid lipsticks. For my highlight, I'm using Soft and Gentle, a oldie but a goodie. It's from MAC, and I'm just going to put that all over my cheeks and my nose, and we just want to get that glow, but not too intense today. And that's pretty much the whole entire look, and I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Under the bridge of fire burns, somewhere the pages start to turn, and somebody whispers I need